Hello students, I'm recording lesson for Tuesday, March 17th for our math lesson. Remember to do mental math with an adult, practice problems submit to me, and your math set submit to me as well. Today we are going to be learning how to divide fractions part 2, and we're going to use what we learned yesterday with finding the reciprocals to divide our fractions. Here we have 1/2 divided by 2/3. And here is the thing about using reciprocal. When we have 1/2 divided by 2/3, we are asking how many 2/3 are there in 1/2, just like we did yesterday in our multiplication problems with fractions. So what we do is we actually keep our fraction, the first part of our fraction, 1/2. Then we're going to change from division by multiplication. And the way we do that is by flipping this, the reciprocal, which is from 2/3 becomes 3/2. Then we multiply straight across. So the answer to how many 2/3 are in 1/2 is 3/4. Let's do one together. We're going to flip our problem, change our problem. So we have 2/3 divided by 1/2. We're going to keep our first fraction the same. So we're just going to bring it right down here and we're going to write it the exact same way. Then we take our division, we change it to multiplication, and we find the reciprocal of 1/2, which equals 2/1. We multiply straight across. 2 times 2 equals 4. 3 times 1 equals 3. So I now have 4/3, which is an improper fraction, and I do need to simplify. Remember, we changed this into a division problem, and we write it with a remainder over our divisor. 3 goes into 4 one time. 1 times 3 is 3, and then we subtract. We're left with 1. So we write a remainder over our divisor. So to find 2/3 divided by 1/2, our answer is 1 1/3. Let's try another one. Let's try one that has a whole number to start, because we did learn yesterday what we do with a whole number. So if we have 2 divided by 2/3, we always are going to keep this first, the one that appears first, the same. But we do, so we just bring that down. We're going to change that to division, flip it so we have our reciprocal. Now, in order to take a whole number and multiply it, we're going to, just like we did yesterday, we're going to put it over 1, and then we multiply straight across. 2 times 3 equals 6. 1 times 2 equals 2. And we have to simplify that because it's an improper fraction. Remember, we have to get it into shape. Becomes a division problem. 6 divided by 2. 2 goes into 6 3 times. So my answer is 3. So the answer to 2 divided by 2/3 equals 3. Okay, I have some practice problems that you're going to do tonight. You have to write the problems out because I want to see you step by step do each of these. So I want you to take it. I want you to bring the first one down, change the sign to multiplication, flip it, we have our reciprocal, multiply straight across, and simplify as needed. So these are your 4 practice problems for homework tonight. A, B, C, and D. A is 1/3 divided by 1/2. B is 2/3 divided by 3/4. C is 3 divided by 2/3, and 4 is 10 divided by 5/6. So you may not just give me your answer. You will not get full credit. You need to write the problem down, show how you change it into a multiplication problem, and then give me your answer simplified. Circle your answer. Okay, so go ahead and do those practice problems and then send me a picture. For those of you on a half sets, you do not have an extra number tonight because it is 106 evens, and the evens actually cover what we learned today. So everybody send me over those practice problems for that set, and then we're going to move on. Okay, Math 76. Today we're going to talk about the area of complex shapes. So we've done perimeter of complex shapes. Today we're going to do the area. We remember perimeter is the outside edge. Area means everything on the top. And we multiply for this one. So let's figure out how we're going to do this. Just like when we did our perimeter, there will be sides missing, and we have to figure out how to find the missing sides. So if we have this shape right here, we can see that we have 7 centimeters, 4 centimeters, missing side B, missing side A, 3 centimeters, and 6 centimeters. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you can divide this because we need a length and a width, and these don't have equal length and widths to find this. So the first way would be to divide and make this 2 shapes. Okay, so right here we're going to talk about this shape right here. All right, we need to use the information we have to find what's missing. So for the first one, we're going to find what's missing here. And in order to do that, we look at this side, which is complete, because this side is only part. So just like we did with the perimeter, we take the side that we fully know, 6 centimeters, and we subtract what we have. So we have 2, which means that A equals 2 centimeters. So to find the area of this right here, we are going to say 3 centimeters times 2 centimeters, which what does that equal? 6 centimeters. So that equals 6 centimeters. Now we need to find the bottom part of our square. So right here, we're just going to now do this one. So we have our length, and we actually have our width already. We don't need to fill anything in for this because when we've cut the shape this way, we have it already. So we say 7 times 4, and we know that that's 28 centimeters. Okay, now, because this is area and we multiplied, both of those will be squared. Now, what do we do to find the area of the whole shape? Well, we simply take this and we add it together. So this remains centimeters square, 8 plus 6, 2 plus 1. So we have 34 centimeters square, and we found that by splitting this into different shapes. Now, there's another way we can do it. We'll end up with the same answer, but you can split it a different way. And let me show you how to do that. And really, it's just preference. It's whatever you guys want to do, whatever makes more sense to you. So we could take this first shape, and we could actually divide it this way. So we have more of a square and a rectangle. And if we do it this way, we actually have this measurement here. So 6 centimeters times 3 centimeters, we have 18 centimeters. We multiplied, so it's a square. Now this one, we don't have the whole measurement. So we have 4 centimeters, and we need to find out right here what we're going to do. So we have 7 centimeters is the full length. 3 centimeters is this. So we're going to take 7, subtract 3, and we end up with 4 centimeters. So we have 4 times 4, which is 16 centimeters squared. Let's go down here. 18 centimeters squared. 16 centimeters squared. We carry down our label, centimeters squared. 6 and 8 is 4. 1 plus 1 plus 1. We have 34 centimeters squared. And that's how we're going to find the area of these complex shapes, by cutting them into different pieces and figuring out what's missing. So let's try some on your own. Practice problems, there will be 2. I'm going to draw those out, and you guys need to draw them out as well. I want to see how you split them and how you filled in the missing sides. Now remember, in perimeter, we had to find all of the sides. In this one, if you split it and you realize you have a length and a width, that will work. So I'm going to draw these, and then I will have you do your practice problems and submit those to me. Okay, here are your practice problems. you can pause this so that you can write these down. I want you to draw the shapes. So the first one, we have 8 inches, 4 inches, 10 inches, and 3 inches. Okay, so you can cut this way and make a rectangle and a little square, or you can cut it that way and have 2 rectangles. On this one, on this trapezoid, you're going to actually make it, I'm going to help you out here a little bit. You're going to make this a triangle. And the reason that we have this showing that they're right angles is because that's going to be, we remember that the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So our height will be the same thing here. So this will be 6 centimeters. You guys can figure out this. Remember, base times height, don't forget to divide it by 2, and then you'll find that part there. So find these 2. These are your practice problems for today. I'm trying to get it so the reflection's not on there too badly. This is 10 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 14 centimeters, and then I just told you the height is 6 centimeters. So let me know if you have any questions on this. Your set tonight is 106, and let's see if there's any extra problems you need to do if you're on half sets. I would like you to do 23 and 25. So if you're on half sets, it's 106 even plus 23 and 25. Okay, send me your practice problems. If you have any questions, let me know. I will get back with you if you need to fix anything on this. And remember, you can email me or text me, call me if you have any questions.